In previous session, we successfully completed some concepts on like we have clearly discussed about promise and what are the states of the promise and all in a clear way. So we are going to discuss some more concepts on this, some more concepts in today's class. So we clearly discussed about yesterday. We clearly discussed about what is a promise and all, and what are the states of a promise, how it's going to fulfill. So if it is going to fulfill, it is going to return success message, or it's going to display or display any message, or it should work for the function we return successfully. If it fails or if it rejected, it means the operation got failed and we are going to receive the message, some error message and all. If pending state is nothing but it is taking some time to show the message, or else it is taking some initial time to provide the output. So under those conditions, it is going to be in pending state. Done. So next, what are the methods of this? We can clearly say is then cache finally. And I clearly shown you how we are going to write the code and all. And I have clearly discussed about async and await. And async and await are syntactic sugars over the promises. It makes synchronous code look and behave like a asynchronous code look and behave like a synchronous code. And we need to use the async. We need to use async before the function, and we need to use the await inside the async function. Done, everybody? Done. And async is to be written to return a promise, and await is to be written has to be written inside the async function for the result of a promise. So next. And today we are going to discuss about how to work with the local JSON data and how to fetch those details using some local data and all. And we are going to complete with the concept of axios and fetch in today's session. So let me start. So let me close all these things and let me create one new package folder. Sorry. So under SRC, let me create JSON demo. Under JSON demo, now we are going to work with local JSON data. So we are going to create JSON files and we are going to give some data and all. Based on that data, we are going to retrieve the data using some, like, we are going to store the data using .json files, and we are going to show the data accordingly. Clear? So let me start. Or sorry, not students. Students.json. 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 Done as of now. So student.json. Next, what we are going to do? We are going to give some student data inside the students.json file. So later on, we are going to retrieve the data successfully. So before starting, so let me give you a brief introduction. What we are going to do, like not student.json. So let me go with, okay, I will show you how to retrieve single data and multiple data also. So for that purpose, I'm creating some demo.json file. First, for the introduction, we'll go with the demo.json, how to retrieve the data and all. So later on, we'll go with some multiple data also. So let me start. So how to start JSON structure, you already know. Open curly brace and in double quotes, please mention your key and value. So next, key and value. Done. So let me go with next. So if you are having more than one field you want, like one data you want to give, please use comma. So next, again curly brace, like double quotes, student name, again curly brace, colon, double quotes, and please enter your name here. If you are having another field, please use comma again, and please mention your what are the required fields and all. So again double quote, student age, again double quote, student age. If you are having if you want to give integer values and as in double quotes, nothing will happen. If you give in without double quotes also, nothing will happen. See, if I remove double quotes here also, nothing will happen. It will take, no issue. Okay, so done as of now. Done. Next, I can say student gender, or else no need of gender, I think so, because using gender is not okay, no issue, no need of gender. Let me use status directly. Then what I can say, what is the status? Status is nothing but graduation status. Think it is as a graduation status. So grad status is equal to I can say in double quotes I want to give true. So how to retrieve this data into like JSON, like how to display this data, we are going to discuss now clearly. So where I written the code actually, sorry, I written in student.json. So I don't want to write in students.json. I want to write in demo.json. Done. So let me create one like one normal .jsx file and we'll retrieve the data using that file. So let me create one JSX file. So demo JSON 1.jsx. So done as of now. So done. So demo JSON 1.10. So what we are going to do now? So let me import the JSON file. Import students. No. Import. I can say student. I written only student data inside the board. Import student from demo.json. Done as of now. So I imported the student data also. So let me use one hook to store the data. So let me use one hook to store the data. Constant data comma set data. So is equal to useState of curly brace. Like why I used curly brace is nothing but we used we declared a state variable named data to hold the student object. So it's a type of JSON data. So I use the curly brace and all. So next, what we are going to do? We need to assign the data. So use effect of it should trigger the data. So okay, use effect of open like function braces. Again, open the function braces. After opening, please use space arrow function. Again, curly brace. Done. Next. What we are pending with? We need to set the data. From which data we need to set the data? We have stored the data we stored the data in demo.json and we imported the demo.json with the name student. So use the student here directly. So our data got stored in student object. Clear? Done. So let me use syntax. Done. This is the basic syntax. Done everybody as of now. So I will write the comments clearly why I have used what I'm going to use and all. So we'll complete this concept now. So we need to render the component now. So we need to render the component. Render the component. I can say UI. Okay. So let me start now. So render the component UI. So what I'm going to do, let me write one comment here. JSON demo 1. Let me align it into center. Let me align it to center. Done. So next, what we are going to do is nothing but let me use one another comment also. I'm going to display some student data or student details. Is everything is okay? Align is equal to double quotes of center. Done as of now. So how to display those data. So see, let me use p tag here. Let me use p tag. I'm having student ID. So let me use ID here to represent. It's done as of now. It's done. So our data was stored in demo.json and we imported the demo.json with the name called as student and we stored the data into set data. So our entire data is stored in data now. So use the data variable open curly brace data dot student ID. Never ever try to give wrong names because you won't get any suggestions and all. So please give the names carefully. Please give the names carefully. Done. Next, copy this for next. Sorry. So let me copy clearly. So done. So what is next? Student dot. So let me copy from here directly. Student dot name. Instead of student ID, let me use student dot name. Instead of ID, let me use name directly. Name. Done as of now. So next, I think student age and grad status. So let me use student age here. Let me use age here. Done. Let me use graduation status. So I think it's a grad status. So done as of now. So I now need to write one another line for this. So we have done successfully. So let me check the output once. So we'll explain you clearly. So let me go back to demo.json. Let me comment this for a while and let me uh, check with the JSON demo. So let me go back to cd space React API demo app npm run dev. So my app is going to run in a few seconds. So it's compiled successfully. So let me open this link. So it's getting loaded. Wait a second. So it's displaying correctly. So my data is getting displayed correctly. What it is going to do, it's nothing but let me explain you clearly what, like by writing the comments and all. So I have declared a state variable named in double quotes data to store the student object. Done everyone as of now. We have successfully declared one hook to store the data. Done as of now. So what we done next? We done we used use effect. Use effect. I can say it runs only once. It runs only once when the component mounts. When the component mounts. Clear everybody? Mounts. Okay. Next. What we are going to do? We are going to do like set the student JSON data into the state variable. What is the state variable here? Data. We are storing the data enter into data. Done as of now. So what we are done with pending? So we are done successfully. So I stored the data. My data stored in data object directly. So I use data.id, data.name, data.age, data.graduation status. In this way, we are going to display using like single objects and single name. So let me go with the multiple objects. Okay. Multiple student details. Multiple student details, how to display using local JSON data. Okay. Let me close all these things. Let me create one another new file. Demo JSON2 dot JSX RFC. So let me import directly and we'll close this app.json also. So app.json included successfully. Let me remove this. So as common as, so we need to complete student.json. So we'll complete this student.json. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Chance of this. Yes, sir. So what we are going to do, so let me show you how to use the display, how to display some multiple JSON data with this multiple student details. So inside the JSON tag, I'm opening, inside the curly brace, I'm opening, again curly brace to store multiple details. Okay, let me use student ID. Let me use student ID. I want to give student ID as 30326, comma, student name, done. I want to give it in a curly brace. So sorry. Done as of now. So one JSON data given successfully. So I'm using comma again to give the data. So let me complete this. I have given like student ID is given, student name is given. As of is very much clear. So let me give another data. So let me copy instead of writing like this. So let me copy the existing data. Will be very, it must be very much clear. So it is sufficient. I think so. So next. What happened? student.json. Sorry, I used the wrong syntax. We need to open arrow, right? Array, right? Sorry. We need to open array. Sorry. So we need to open array. Inside the array, we are going to store the array of objects. Okay. We have clearly discussed in previous. We are going to store only one student object. Okay. We are discussed only with one student object, but I'm going to show you with multiple student objects. So I'm going to store the array of multiple student objects in an array. We are going to display those details also. Clear? So let me change this to 30633. So done as of now. So as of now, is very much clear. So done. I created multiple student objects and I stored in an array completely. So let me close this file also. So no issue. So let me copy the data. Let me copy this data again. So let me come back here. Copy. So change the name. Clearly it's done. So it's not no demo.json. It is not demo.json. Please change accordingly. Double quotes students.json. Done everybody. As of now is very much clear. So next, what next is pending with us? So we created done. What's next? We are going to pending with. We have stored the data also. We have done. So let me complete the data now. So clearly, no need to panic and all. So no need to render like this individually. So let me close this. I will explain you clearly. As of now is very much clear. So let me display student data. Instead of data, we are displaying multiple details, right? So let me show you student details. So now we are going to display the multiple objects. So open p tag and open p tag, and we are going to display data. Okay. So what we are pending with. So we need to display the data, right? So we need to use like map object. So index value. I forgot to discuss this. So we are stored these details in an array. So it will be index 0, it will be index 1, it will be index 2, 3. So every value is having separate index numbers. So let me use the correct syntax now. So open curly brace, data dot map of again. Let me use student comma index curly brace, open arrow function. Done. So let me use p tag now. Open p tag and let me display id. Instead, directly mention student dot what we have used for id, student dot id. Done successfully. Student dot id. Done as of now. So let me let me write the name also as well. Name curly brace student name. Done as of now. So let me check with the output once. What happened? Data.map is not a function at demo.json. Okay. What we use in the syntax? Okay, we use the curly brace. Sorry. Data.map is not a function type. Okay. Okay. I forgot we are using sorry, we copied the code, right? So let me change. Sorry. Here what I done previously, I copied the code from demo.json1 to demo.json2. Here, what is the difference? Here we are storing only one student object, but we are storing in multiple student objects in an array. In an array we are storing. So here why we got an error means we are storing a multiple type of array array of students objects. So we need to store in array only. If you are delivering if you want to display only one student object in a JSON format, you can directly use curly brace. But if you want to display multiple student objects in an array, you must use array. You used it. Done as of now. So next, let me check with the output. This is the output of the previous JSON demo, and this is the output of the current JSON. Okay. So let me refresh once. What error we are getting? Each child in a list should have a unique key property, index value. So for each index, I told you clearly in an array, it is the first value. It should have index 0, and it is having index value 1. It is having index value 3. But we are forgotten. We are forgot to give like this. So let me use key here, index. So every value is going to trigger now. So unique property we are going to trigger. So reload the thing, no errors in the console and clear data. So we are not getting any space here. So let me use non-breaking space. Ampersand NBSP, ampersand NBSP again, ampersand NBSP. Done. So space clear, ID followed by name. So this is in this demo we clearly know how to display a single student object and a multiple student objects in using local JSON data. So next we are pending with Axios and Fetch API demo. So we are going to continue with the student demo also. So we completed as of now how to display the data using local JSON data. Okay.